Can anybody hear me? Hi there. I thought we are still getting to know each other, so I will show you something else that I am interested in. My favorite minimalist wallets. If you keep watching till the end, I will tell you the reason why I chose the one I use now. But still, I would be still happy to use any of them. Those are the wallets that I bought in time and loved using them. They're ordered in the chronological order I bought them and used them. You can see the prices at the time of recording and the sizes of each of them underneath. Let me tell you one by one what they are and my reasoning for why I changed or bought them. That's my first minimalist wallet. It positively surprised me and made me decide not to go back to traditional wallets at all. I know there are benefits of bigger wallets, but I just noticed it didn't worth carrying them for me. Your needs may differ, of course. The design and functionality of Nanoboy are really smart. So few materials, but it doesn't fall behind from anything you need. They wrote on their webpage that you could store up to 13 cards, but I wouldn't do that. It only makes it harder to use. I used 4 to 6 cards daily and it worked perfectly. You can squeeze in 13 cards probably, it just doesn't feel like a realistic situation. You can even have 2 sections for your cards. When you pull the strap, the cards on one section go up, and the bottom section can be reached that way too. I think it's really clever. There are 2 downsides though, for me to change to something else. First, you have to trifold the banknotes to fit in the wallet. I don't carry so much money on me yet, but still storing it's not nice like this. And every time you wanna use the money, you have to take them all out, or if you will put additional inside, still, you have to take them all out. The second issue was that because the cards are exposed outside, they started to get ripped on the edges and felt like they will be damaged more if I kept using it like this. As I discovered those cons, I found something that wouldn't have those problems, and that brings us to the second wallet. This one is made by a small company located in Berlin, and I believe they started with a Kickstarter. They are all handmade and have a really simplistic but elegant design. The old times leather notebook feeling is something I really dig. I have no idea how to pronounce the name, so I will go say FOCX. It has a really soft and elastic feeling, which is the kind of leather I like. And inside the wallet, it's soft too, like a microfiber cloth. They advertise as you could fit up to 8 cards into card slot with your banknotes, and for daily use I never had problems with the capacity. FOCX also have a key wrap, which is similar design to the wallets if you are interested. I really like them too, but they have the same O-ring, which I will mention as a con for the wallet too. Although it solved my problems with the Nanoboy, as I was so quick with the cards before, it was troublesome to untie the rubber and get to the cards section. And the cards are held horizontally, so it was not as firm in the wallet as Nanoboy either. For the banknotes, 50 euros was a bit too big for the wallet, but smaller amounts can be stored easily. Plus, the O-ring on the band didn't fit the design at all. I really started to think if I can combine Nanoboy and Purist together to make the perfect wallet. If I could get the card slot out of the Purist and put the Nanoboy there, then I would be able to get the card section easily. Of course, I should have found a way to get the strap behind the back too. I never tried that kind of stuff, but it was always on my mind. If I could find the free time, I was going to research how I can do that. It was then I saw an advertisement on Instagram. Proof of Zuckerberg reading our minds. There comes the last wallet. When I first saw the Speed Wallet Mini, it felt like someone stole my idea. It was just what I was thinking. Easy card access, you don't need to trifold the banknotes, and magnets. The only problem was the price. It costs as much as the Purist and Nanoboy put together. After long thoughts, I justified the purchase in my head and went for it. I don't regret it, but still, I think it's a bit expensive for what it is. After using the rubber band on Purist, the magnets felt like cutting edge technology. Really, if there is something you can use magnets on, you have to use magnets. You can't go wrong with it. It improves the experience and the functionality tenfold, whatever the situation is. Plus, you can even store 100 euros in it. The size is perfect. Even though it's mini version, there is no problem with any banknotes. And I believe you can even put Japanese yens in it too. There is RFID protection on the front card slot, which is nice, but because they also have magnets in the front, they don't advise putting credit cards there as they might be demagnetized. I don't understand that. Then why didn't they put the RFID protection on the back card slot? Maybe I understand it wrong though. If it works differently, please tell us in the comment section below. There is also a version with a slot for Apple's AirTags. If you wanna use an AirTag on your wallet, that's a really great option. I just didn't like the bulk and the weight it adds, but I can imagine it might be the decisive factor for some people. Nothing in the world is perfect though. My final choice is Speed Wallet Mini for the overall experience, but there are two aspects, Purist and Nanoboy is better. I like the looks of the Purist much more, because of the leather probably. The Purist leather is more retro and would get a great patina over time, and it's softer to touch and more elastic. Better feel for my taste. This might be subjective of course. If you like Wall Street shoes, you would probably like the Speed Wallet leather more. The second one is the flaps. Nanoboy has a more beautiful way of implementing the pull strap to pull the cards. It's big and easier to pull and hidden in the design on the backside, but on the elegant look of Speed Wallet, two dangling straps are a bit distracting. If they could have done it like the Nanoboy, it would have been much better if you ask me. So, which one is your favorite? I will try to put the links in the description box below if you wanna check them out yourself. Would you prefer one of these or suggest another? Please share your opinions in the comment section below. I would be glad to read your comments. Whatever you choose to use, hope it will be filled with money. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell. Till next time, have a great day and ciao for now.